Welcome to day 6 of 30 Days of Sketches. Today I'm working with the sketch by Sarah Davies. It looks like this. Sarah is on YouTube and I will link to her YouTube channel down in the description. Also in the description, I will link to a Facebook group for 30 Days of Sketches where you can see lots of other takes using the daily sketches. It's amazing the variety of styles. You can also see what other YouTube creators are doing with these sketches. There's a YouTube playlist down below in the description as well, and feel free to check that out. The sketch calls for 2 vertical photos kind of in the upper left quadrant, and it's kind of like the photos are sitting on a shelf of a cluster. So I'm going to create the cluster and things. There's also a bottom shelf of cluster kind of in the bottom right hand side of the page. The pictures that I'm using are taken in April. We were painting some little ceramic magnets that we got like at Five Below or the Dollar Tree just to spend some time together and enjoy relaxing and doing a little craft. So the paper that I picked was kind of related to art. It's a quote by Pablo Picasso. It says, "Everything you can imagine is real." And then I have already added the date to a little journal spot, so that will be part of that lower right cluster. Let's go ahead and start creating the shelf for this. I've got some paper here, and I thought I could tear some strips and then maybe do some layering. This will be down in the lower right corner. I have some scraps left from yesterday's layout that I can also use here. That'll be good. And then I have this cute flower, which I think I will put down in this lower side. I feel like I want a little something more right here. So I'm gonna have to think about that, but while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna use this Mowed Lawn Distress Oxide to ink the edges of the paper. And I'll probably go in and also ink around the photo mats. I think inking edges kind of adds a little something extra to the layout, adds a little depth. I don't always do this, but I go on fits and starts where I ink a lot and then sometimes I don't ink at all, which is totally okay. It's all whatever the mood, however the mood strikes you. I don't think I did any inking on days 1 through 5, but here we are on the day 6 sketch and got the ink out, so it's all good, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and create the clusters. I think I'll get my photos adhered first and then adhere the clusters. I'm using my Scotch ATG. This is my favorite scrapbook adhesive, and I love the refill rolls because they last quite a long time. They're much more affordable than any other adhesive that I've found. Then for a tiny detailed strip like that, it would be hard to use that ATG on that. So I'm going to use Art Glitter Glue. I love the precision point. It's perfect for a thin scrap like that. And I'm also going to use it on the flower here. It dries clear. Now let's revisit this strip. Since I've got a flower here, I'm going to add a few flowers here, and I'll punch them from paper scraps. This is another job for Art Glitter Glue. And since we've got a flat back pearl on the center of this flower, let's see about some flat back pearls for the center of these other flowers. I've got my gem box here. I did a video tour of this gem box recently. I'll link to that up in the card if you want to see what else is in here. Although since doing that video, I've added more things to this box, but you need a little extra glue to help make sure those flat back pearls are going to stay. As I was pulling it off and getting ready to stick it, I was kind of feeling, and I think, I'm not sure how old these are. They may be quite old, and that adhesive, I just wasn't feeling confident that it was gonna stay. So it's another use of Art Glitter Glue, just to add a little extra adhesive when you have something that's been in your stash for a while. Another thing I learned recently here on YouTube, when I went through this gem box, I was talking about getting rid of all the packaging, but then someone left a comment that they leave theirs in packaging so that there isn't damage to these. And so I'm kind of starting to pick and choose when I leave them in the packaging and when I don't. And in the case of these pearls, I thought they might be a little bit protected, but so there's some things in here that don't have packaging, but I have started to incorporate that tip from a viewer. Thought that was really smart. So there's the completed day 6 layout. And keep on scrapping and paper crafting, everyone. I'm an Amazon associate and receive a commission for qualifying purchases. Down in the description, I will include Amazon links for the things that I used in this video. Art Glitter Glue, Distress Oxide Mold Lawn, and the ink dauber and ink dauber pads, and also the ATG. I only recommend products that I truly love using, and I'm sharing these just as an FYI if you're interested, but there's no pressure whatsoever. Keep on scrapping and paper crafting, everyone.